and then we will, yeah. So
Yeah.
carry on, no problem. You tell me something about yourself, ma'am.
Yes, my name is Saraswati and I am from Mumbai. And my education is I am BA BEd, but nowadays I am a full-time homemaker. Yeah, that's all about me.
Okay, thank you. It's a nice, introduction. So let me also explain myself. I'm MD Ali, and I have completed my engineering. And as a teacher, I'm doing job, and that's all about myself. So,
Yeah.
so my question to you, ma'am, what do you know about pollution, air pollution, and water pollution? Actually, nowadays it's a very, very important thing we need to be care about. Actually, each and every state and the society we are looking at too much pollution and the people has been affected. So what is the core issue and how do you look at it?
Uh, Yes, as you told, this is a very major problem. And not in India, I think whole world is facing this problem. Correct. So, as we talk about air pollution and water pollution, so first I would like to say about air pollution. There are many sources that affect our air, like factories, smokes and fuels, motor vehicles, diesel, diesel, petrol. These are the things, and their smokes when comes mix in the air, so our air get polluted.
Yeah, yeah. So actually you were talking about the sources of air pollution, and you discuss which is about fuels, motor vehicles. All these are the sources of uh, air pollution. And
Yeah.
if you more knows about, you can carry on, ma'am. I'm waiting for your you know chance.
Yes, air pollution sources are like industries, smokes of industries, and motor vehicles, kerosene, petrol, diesel. These are the components. When these components mix in the air, so our air get polluted. As
Of
you told
course.
earlier, like in our air, carbon dioxide mix and other gases also mix. So it is harmful for our health.
Hmm.
And because of that, we suffer lots of diseases like respiratory diseases can occur for this air pollution.
Yeah, of course. I agree
Yeah,
with your point. Yeah, and major, actually nowadays the number of factories and companies repeatedly increasing, and due
yeah,
to this, actually the air pollution is too much in our,
yeah.
city. And recently, you might have heard about the Delhi. Actually, it's too much pollution in Delhi city because of uh, factories and the motor vehicles. Yeah, due to this, actually there are so many people has been affected. It's harmful uh,
Yeah.
for breathing, respiration, as you already told.
Yes.
And yeah, actually, there are also, we should some rule and regulation should be applied for
Mhm.
actually how we can be solve the problem. Actually, I'm talking about the solution. How can we solve?
Pollution. Yeah.
So as far as possible, we can do plantation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's okay if we are using factories, but factories should be you know, we are using wasted material in the factories too much. Okay, as far as
Yeah.
possible, we have to do minimize all kinds of things. And you know, the poisonous gases like sulfur dioxide, it's also harmful for our water cycle somewhere.
Mhm.
uh,
Mhm.
Water cycle, it means that it will fall down the acidic rain. You might have heard about acid
Mhm.
rain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So all these things actually very harmful for the human being, not only for a human being. I thought that it also somewhere animals and other kind of living thing, they are been affected. So it's all the duty of the human being how we can control as far as possible, and we can use instead of um, uh, you know uh, gas, like we should be use CNG.
Mhm.
CNG will help for as minimize of air pollution. And
Mhm.
nowadays there are so many cities in our India. Actually, the buses and there are so many cars has been running by CNG. So we should
Mhm.
take a step. Actually, how can we minimize the air pollution? That's all.
And
And what?
one more thing, we reduce the use of using vehicles, because every person has their own vehicle, and in
Hmm.
one house, there are every person have different vehicle. So I think when we reduce that thing, so this will also helpful for for air pollution, because if we in one family member there will be only one vehicle, not
Yeah.
one
Of
more
course.
more than one.
Hmm.
And
And
if necessary at that time we should use, otherwise we should go like on walk. You can we can go on foot only for purchasing our things, because unnecessarily we use vehicles.
yeah, of course, of course.
And
Nowadays.
that one more thing we can do, that is in our hand, we can plant more trees, because trees are very helpful and they absorb carbon dioxide.
Yeah, of
So,
course, of course. And
and
nowadays.
we can teach our children also what is the use
Hmm.
of planting more trees. These are the things that is important and we should do. At least we can plant more trees, and we should use less vehicles, so that
Hmm.
in this way we can help our society for reducing air pollution.
Yeah, of course, of course. I agree with your point. And do you know, uh, government should be, enforcement or implemented, a law that one person should in one family should be one vehicle, not more
Hmm.
than that.
Yeah.
It might be somewhere minimize the air pollution, ma'am.
Yes.
I think. And what about your view on factories and how can you control as far as possible air pollution in factories? You have any idea for that?
No, because no, I have not much more idea, but I think government has means passed some rule, and according to that rule, we can start that company.
Mm-hmm.
I have no more idea about that. Yes.
Yeah. And do you know? I think that why actually in factory pollution is too much. It might be somewhere the owner of the factory they are using the wrong material to the company factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be. And do you know?
Sometimes
Uh,
they do not follow rules and regulations of government, and
hmm.
one is a more important reason of that also, as you told that they use like low quality material.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's also yeah. I was in Haryana, in a company. It was like automobile company where making the part of the vehicles. Okay, like
Mhm.
yeah. So I thought that somewhere they are using some a material which is not very good for the you know air
No.
actually. Yeah. As far as possible should be reduced. And
Yeah.
yeah, what about the water pollution? To only just we have discussed only air pollution. So let's move
Yes.
towards the water pollution. You have any idea? Water pollution?
Yes, water pollution causes like some. First of all, we I will start with our home only. We use different types of detergent,
Hmm.
and what I will say means uh, improper way of sewage and leakage of water. So these are one thing, and another thing, chemicals that come from factories
Hmm.
also mix in the river, streams, ocean, and other water body parts. So these
Hmm.
are the factors that are important for water pollution.
Yeah, of course, I agree with your point, 100% sure. Nowadays, what actually is happening, the human being actually is spreading the, pollution in
Yeah,
water. They are using, they are washing their clothes, dirty clothes, or it
yeah,
might be, yeah, the animals who has died for, through fall throw down into the river. So it's also major problem for the, yeah, water pollution, I think that, you know
yes,
uh, yeah. And as you said that, as you mentioned about the factories, and all kinds of things, yeah, of course, because what actually is happening in our, cities or countries, not in our countries, everywhere. I thought that the main issue that factories an unwanted thing which is, we are spreading into the, river,
mm-hmm.
or for
And because of the water pollution, we are suffering with lots of diseases like diarrhea, dysentery, and skin diseases also happen with if we use means polluted water. So it affects our skin also, on your our skin also.
Yeah,
Yes,
of course. Yeah.
yes,
uh, yeah, all these are the very dangerous, disease. Actually,
yes,
once you affected, so it might be, it's there is no chance to be, you can handle. There are so
yes,
many, yeah. So I think that nowadays government has taken actions. There are so many campaign is going on, like Swachh India, Swachh Bharat. I
yes,
think that it's a very good thing actually. And it not only the work, of the government, and the public or the people of the country should be care about also.
yes,
As far as possible, we should not spread the dirty thing here and there. Whether any type of pollution for our, human being is very effective or very dangerous for us. So we should, as far as possible, we have to care about it.
yes. Because we human being are very responsible for being polluted because we do not understand what is our duty.
Mm-hmm.
Only speak our rights, but we never speak about our duties. What is our duty?
Yeah,
If
of course.
each and every person will um, start to recognize what is our duty, so definitely these problem will reduce day by day.
Yeah, of course, of course. People, of course, forget about their, only they are talking about right. What about duty? When
Yes,
you cut one plant, so you have to, in the same place, five plants, six plants, or nine plants you have to grow. But human beings are not doing.
yes.
They are only
When we
cutting.
go near the beach, we enjoy the beach as well as we also throw lots of garbage in that plastic
Hmm.
garbage that will remain for a long time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
we
a,
should recognize what is our duty. At least we can wrap up that all garbage and can bring at home. And otherwise, we can throw. So means there is garbage. We can throw in that only. We can throw in dustbin,
uh,
not in the water. Yeah.
actually there is a rule. Okay, in the plastic you can, once again you can manufacture plastic, triple R, reuse, recycle. You can do, but
Yeah.
nowadays people do not care about. Actually, we should at least dump the, plastic. If you are not, you know, uh, what to say, bring all the plastic in your home, or you're not throwing into the
Yeah.
dustbin, at least you dump it. Okay, Okay, but
yes,
if you are spreading here and there on the land, so it might be affected the grain or agriculture area, because
mm,
farmers are saying we don't we don't have too much production has taken place in this year. They are
yeah,
actually care about the what actually they have has have been affected. They are not caring about their field, only they want the grain or production. They are not
mm,
talking about the what actually we should give to the land that will provide
yes,
more than that. As far as possible, the land has ability or capability, they will provide you production. Otherwise, if
yes,
you will not provide so much urea fertilizer, so how they can will provide you much more grain. So
yes,
it's also a major problem. Spreading of as you said, that plastic here and there, it's the major problem.
yeah.
Yeah. And do you want to
So
say
already I told you, no. Only I will say, like, if we understand, we will understand what is our duty. So I think many problem can solve. It's not only the duty of our government; it's our duty also. We
Mhm.
where we live, that area, that place, we should clean.
Clean, yeah, of course, of
Yeah.
course. Do you know, people are not caring about, ma'am.
Even when we
Actually,
travel even when we travel in bus or a train, we after eating our chips and everything, we just throw the wrapper from the window only.
it's happened. And not
Yes,
not uneducated person. All this thing is doing a educated person, not
yes,
illiterate person. Illiterate person, actually,
yeah,
I have watched.
yes,
Actually, the number of the disaster, or sorry, disaster, I'm saying, garbage and any kind of unwanted material is spreading by educated person. They are thinking
yes,
that it not supposed to cleanliness or something like. That's why they are spreading here and there. And all those person who is cleaning the uh, 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 whatever, we are looking in a different perspective. Yeah, of course. And
yeah,
our perspective is different. Who is cleaning, but what about who is spreading? We don't care about. Is
yeah,
it right?
yes,
Yeah. So I think that the mindset of the people should be changed. Actually,
yes,
uh, nowadays, because we are in the modern world. We are not just as far as possible, we have to actually it's all depend for the development. It's not about the actually cleanliness or dirty. It's all about the development. If you are really, it's all somewhere connecting one thing to other one. If you don't
mhm,
do all kind of garbage, if you are not throw into the dustbin, so it might be harmful for your body. So body is
yes,
directly dependent to your money. If you have money, then you can go toward the doctor, otherwise you cannot go. Okay, so
yes,
it's also a problem. People do not care about. Only they are thinking, oh, only we just do one thing, but they are not thinking about the consequence. What will be the effect of this actually the direction actually I'm taking.
yeah. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.